This thing on? Yeah, I think it is. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and start off with Bitcoin. Bitcoin. So, oddly enough, I was very pessimistic the other day looking at Bitcoin in this rising wedge pattern. I know not many people were, but it is what it is. That's what I was staring at. Well, let's get rid of this 44% upside potential type thing. With Bitcoin. So, what I saw before, rising wedge pattern. We did break down from it, surprisingly enough. On the daily, I have not actually looked at the daily yet. I want to see if there is bearish divergence. Go figure. Hidden bearish divergence on the daily for Bitcoin. Luckily, we did put in a higher high. So we had a higher high distinctively, which is very nice. We even put in a higher high back here. However, I think that's where we need to start cooling off a little bit. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. I'm just pointing out what I see in the chart. So we had this rising wedge pattern that I drew out from the 4-hour chart. You can still see it on the daily. You can see this bearish engulfing candle. If we get a bullish engulfing today, it's going to make me have to actually make a brand new pattern. Because simply put, we do have this weird flat line of support here. It's pretty flat. Pretty strange we have that flat line of support. Either way, this right here is going to be our saving grace, which happens to also line up with the 786, which would be a really shallow retrace. However, I am calling for a 9% downside. That's just me. But yeah, that would be a ultra low, whatever. You get the point. So yeah, that's on the daily, but I am seeing the relative strength index. We are pulling down. However, it does look like it wants to stay in overbought territory. Looks like we're trying to find a little bit of an upswing, and we can continue with this hidden bearish divergence all the way up to here, and then come back down, up to here, up to so on and so forth. It could keep going. So that is quite interesting, especially considering the relative strength index is reset based off this sideways movement, which is nice. And if Bitcoin decides to rally after we get our ridiculous fake out dumps tomorrow, then all of our alts are going to look absolutely amazing. However, keep in mind, I still have this point down here where I believe it could come down to the 618. That would be a very nice pullback before we see higher prices. I would enjoy that, but we don't all get our cake and eat it too. But yeah, so another level of support that we actually tapped yesterday, right there. So we tapped into it yesterday at the 22.564. Wicked a little bit below it. Looks like we are back above our 50 simple moving average on the 4-hour, which is very strong. That's absolutely phenomenal. The only problem is we're still under this trend line in the relative strength index, which means we should see a bit lower prices. Let's see what our 1-hour is giving us. So the 1-hour here actually looks like it wants to roll over. We managed to get back up above the 200. We tapped on the 50. Now it does look like it wants to roll over. Just to reset the stochastic RSI, noted we could just trade sideways in order to reset it. But I don't know. I think there's going to be some tomfoolery happening today as things go sideways. Would not surprise me to see us jump. That's just what I see, mainly because of what I see on the daily. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. Either way, I'm not getting bullish again until we break above this trend line here and then make a new high. Till then, great opportunity for shorting right now. Hate to say it, but great opportunity for shorting at the moment. Wow, Filecoin going up. I just made a video about how I think Filecoin is going to go down. Looks like it's doing very well today. Wow. Actually, we're going to go to Filecoin right after this. So let's go ahead and drop down to the 15-minute. 15 minutes is going to give us a little bit more information. Yeah, it's just consolidating sideways right now, trying to reset its indicators. On the 15-minute, though, this is a bullish consolidation. So you can see we are at a nice little symmetrical triangle situation. We could go up or down. Odds are you continue the trend with going up. So you could see a small little rally out of Bitcoin later today. You could see it, another 1.49%. That is possible. Very possible. However, bearer of bad news here. Bearer of bad news. It's like the bad news bears. We do have this down sloping resistance. Right there, and we're hitting it. So, it's all about context, everybody. It's all about context. So Bitcoin, I do believe it is a little bit in danger zone. We want to see it get above this 200 simple moving average on the 15-minute. If we can get back above that, that's great. Otherwise, this is a great time to turn around and keep going down. And then that's when I'll see we most likely will hit this 22.5 range once again and possibly drop all the way down to 22.3. Hopefully we find support down there. Hopefully we do. Now I want to go look at Filecoin because Filecoin's doing something weird. So what I was saying in my video, I also just posted it on whatchamacallit, in Discord. So if you're in Discord, you got notified on this one. I said this is a great place to start accumulating a lot of longs. Make sure your stop loss is down here below this 479 range. We see the bearish divergence on the daily, in which if we manage to break to the downside out of this, 20% downside. So just be careful there. Because also on the 1 hour, we are in overbought territory. So what we could see is we tap up against the top of this, come back down to the bottom, and that would be our move to the upside, and or we hit resistance and fall straight down. So kind of a toss up here on Filecoin, but Filecoin's having a good day. You ended up bouncing off support, did not get low enough to tap on this support once again, so that is a higher low, indicating, hey, we have more market participants. It wasn't a lower price to give us like hidden bullish divergence or anything, because that would have been amazing. Instead, it was just bullish convergence, higher low. Now we're coming up to a resistance. These consolidation patterns are actually really nice to trade, because you literally can put a long, put a short. So as you see it turn around here, either way, you would have left the short open until you get to the bottom, put a long. Now, getting to the top, I'd be looking to short, if I was being completely honest. As soon as you get up, you touch, so 548, I'd have a short sitting there waiting, ready and waiting. But yeah, Filecoin. I know a lot of people don't like hearing me say how bearish I am when prices are going up, but it's like, you're not supposed to sell when the prices are down. You're supposed to sell when the prices are up. I don't know why that's hard for some people to believe. Anyways, I did make the video last night about SNX. I was talking about how it had some bearish divergence on the daily as well. So you can see on the 1 hour, we came up, we touched our 50 simple moving average, and now we're starting to get that little rollover. What I really want to see is if we can get back above this nothing range, because as you can see, there is no volume here at all. No volume. So if we can get back above that, start trading in this range, and then possibly break out and back test to the upside, then we have a very, very strong case for 30, well, it was 37, but upon the breakout and successful back test, 27 to 30% upside out of SNX if it can manage to pull it together and get up there. But until then, I mean, we're just kind of waiting. If it does come back down here and it finds support, I'm going to get alerted. I'm going to be excited about it. I'm going to post about it in Discord. So anybody who's actually in the new Discord, you will also see the post. If you're not in Discord, well, sucks to suck. Anyways, currently I am in a short, and now that the whole market's rallying, I'm a little worried about it. I don't know why I'm worried about it. I shouldn't be, because it's dropping just as expected. Okay, cool. Ocean Protocol, I said it in a video a few days ago. We have 20% downside potential. I believe it comes straight down to this level of support down here. Let me see. So we not only broke down, we back tested, and then we're starting to come down 18%. So yeah, 30.95 cents is my target, and I'm trading this thing like an evil stepchild with red hair. Just that's what I'm doing because sometimes I'm a degen, other times I'm not. Most of the time I'm a degen. I'm not gonna lie. Most of the time. Now let's go ahead and check out waves. I was looking at waves earlier, and waves caught my attention. I posted about it in Discord. So waves, sitting here on the hour, you need this to reset. Do you know? But if anybody buys a long right now, you deserve a medal. You deserve a gosh darn medal because you're out here just giving away money. It's weird. Why would you do that to yourself? I don't understand. However, for those who would like to know, you have this weird level of support right here. I'm going to call it weird because it doesn't make much sense that you're finding support like that. You are back above the 50 simple moving average on the 1 hour. However, your stochastic is completely overbought. Relative strength index, you are perfectly fine. You're back in the neutral zone. And what you really need to see is you getting back above this 50 simple moving average and then the 100. That's going to be a big deal. So you're going to really look to the 15-minute to save your buttocks on this. It looks like your 15-minute wants to play ball. It got back over both of the 50 and the 100. Now it's looking to test that 200. But you are hitting some resistance right now from this little trading section right here at 251. You need to get above that. Need to. I want to drill that home. You have to get above it. And if you do, the Holy Grail is above you. So for those of you who like to gamble, you can try taking along right now for a possible 9% upside. Your stop loss would actually be down here right below this little dip at 242.53. I don't like to gamble like that. I'd much rather just wait till we get down there and then put in a long. That's just my thoughts. That's how I like to play this game. But you guys are playing your own game. Also, what I saw on the daily, I'm going to point it out here because I am live and talking about it. So on the daily, you can see, pull it back, you have this giant, nasty, and I mean nasty, bearish engulfing candle, and it does look like you're going to get a little bit of follow through to the downside. So this is what I was posting about. You have the possibility of 9 to 24% upside if the entire market decides to go bullish, leading into Jerome Powell talking tomorrow. Keep that in mind. Jerome Powell moves markets, and he has been overly hawkish lately, so keep that in mind. These hidden bearish divergences, I'm giving them a lot more weight right now, considering the weird moves that we see come FOMC meetings, where you'll see price spike, then fall, then spike, then fall, and then later in the day, does whatever it's going to do. So I am aiming for, first off, this 206.83, and then if it breaks that and cannot stay above it or break back above it, I'm looking at support down here at 147.24. So from where you're sitting, the possibilities here to the downside are much greater. You can see a 16 to 40% downside out of waves. Considering it's some weird little S coin, strong possibility the downside is in, and you will see very low prices, especially if that bearish divergence I'm looking at on Bitcoin plays out. Now, I know all of you are sick and tired of hearing the doom and gloom, so let's go to one of my favorites, which actually decided to pop up today, and that's Phantom. Phantom token looking to actually make its measured move up here. As you can see, no bearish engulfing candle yesterday, which that just shows how strong this token was. Made a video about this a couple days ago. If you go to the 4 hour, you can see this thing is just melting up. The sellers tried. They tried hard. They're like, we're going to sell this thing off. Bearish engulfing. They was like, no, you're not. We have support. So you can see FTM showing its strength today. Your target is actually all the way up here at 56 cents, 56.26 cents. I'm going to get rid of this alert because I'm actually not even in this trade right now. I'm holding it. So, yeah, I don't need that alert. But yeah, so FTM, it's looking good. What was another one that I saw that looked really good? I forgot. Is File gonna break out? Is that what? No, I don't think it is. Oh, I should indicate this a little different. Let's go blue, teal times 3. Yeah, let's do teal times 3. There we go. Now we can distinctively see this pattern. Yeah, get your shorts ready. Get your shorts ready. We're going to the beach, baby. We're going to the beach, baby. Reason why it would be lucrative to think about doing a short. You have 10% downside. I'm not suggesting you short the market. I'm just showing you what I see and what I would do. If I get out of my Oceans trade before this thing rolls over, I'm going straight in here. That's what I'm doing. But Oceans is deciding to try and be a little resilient, which frustrating. So frustrating. What is that? LRC? LRC. Well, the trade setup was there. It's just taking a while to play out. Your target all the way up here, 37.77. Wow, let's go LRC. Let's see if you can actually break above 35.5. And if you can, that'll be absolutely perfect. I didn't even realize LRC was getting up there. Let's go. Ooh, this one. All right, this one is that special secret sauce. You guys remember when Veracity was going insane, going absolutely bonkers, absolutely crazy? Well, here I was looking at the chart. I was like, okay, you broke down, you went to the top, came down, back test, came back up, down, back, so on and so forth. Veracity, if it can maintain these levels and stay up, it has 57% upside. 57%. This one, I'm actually putting an alert because I really want to know when it breaks above its moving averages on the 1 hour. I want to know when this stochastic resets because this one is going to be the gains of whatever day it breaks out. That, whew. And reason being, so why am I hyping up VRA so much? Maybe because if we what, Bittrex, Bitfinex, I guess Bitfinex will have it. Which, don't get me wrong, this looks stupid. This looks absolutely retarded. Just, ugh, looks gross. However, we can distinctly see a bull flag. That's what makes this thing look so interesting to me because there's like nothing there. There's nothing there. It's just a bull flag. That's it. Just a weird little bull flag right there. Strange little bull flag. No sense at all. No sense at all. So compared to Bitcoin, if it breaks out, if it has that breakout, you have 68 to 69% upside. Yeah, compared to Bitcoin. Yeah. Looks the exact same on the USDT chart. Exact same. And your stochastic RSI on the daily reset at 4 p.m. I might be entering a long. I just might. Just to watch this thing rise. A possible 70%. 57% gains, which means Bitcoin has a possibility of going up. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yes. Taking advantage of that. 100% doing that. If I get my confirmation. Because you do have to still pay attention to this stupid little bearish engulfing on the daily. Gotta pay attention to it. Can't forget about it. Alright. Let's talk about the The child that only gets D minuses and is bad at sports. Jasmine token. Jasmine, I have zero faith in it. It is hot garbage. It has been trading up against major resistance for the last 2 weeks. Can't break out of it. So, yeah, Jasmine token. I firmly believe this rising wedge on the daily will play out. I firmly believe it because I'm so disappointed in this asset. I even talked crap about it on Twitter. 21% downside potential upon the breakdown of this. Not only did you break down, you ended up falling back into the large structure, which then is indicating further downside. You're 4 hours trying to break out once again. We'll see how it goes. I mean, if you just tap this and come straight down, wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. Would not surprise me because technically you never formally back tested. You didn't have enough strength to back test back there. Just didn't have enough. If this thing rolled over right now while hitting the 50 SMA on the 4 hour, or the 100 SMA on the 4 hour, I totally understand. And my target for a long would actually be all the way down here, 21% downside. That's what I'm looking at Jasmine. Jasmine looks terrible. So any Jasmine holders out there, sorry, but whoever is selling this thing off, they had too many tokens. They had way too many. Because, wow. The entire rest of the market has been showing so much strength. They have been breaking out of their falling wedges. And you cannot. Such a shame. Such a shame. Alright. Let's check out Mask and see where it's gonna stop, because holy moly. Mask has gone insane. Absolutely insane. I've done a lot of trading on this. Also, never gave me my entry, which I'm a little sad about. I guess that's Max Payne. No entry. So I'm not in this trade. Thoroughly disappointed about it. But it is what it is. I was waiting for a nice little back test. Just didn't get it. Just didn't get it. However, we might get it later. We do have hidden bearish divergence on the 1 hour. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Would you look at that, Larry? We have no real structure on the bottom to go off of, so we don't know where this will stop. But whatever it is, rising wedge pattern, rising channel, it's not very powerful. So I would expect that back test back down here. That is awesome. Give us our entry. Give it to us, please. Give us the entry. 1 hour does look like it's ready to roll over. Let's check out the 15-minute. 15 minutes trying to show a little bit more strength. A little bit more strength out of the 15-minute. So 15-minute, if you do manage to break above this, you are looking to test the top of this one more time. Oh boy, 4 hour is in overbought territory. So you could see it chill out for a little bit. Could. But yeah, Mask, when it's up 19%, don't take longs. Just don't. Also, considering how far it is from the top of that, it's probably not a good idea to take a short at the moment either. But the hidden bearish divergence is there on the 1 hour. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Hidden bearish divergence. You can see it on the relative strength index right there. There you go. You have the hidden bearish divergence right here. And then we just continue to the downside. So as it persists and resets, you will see the price come down lower. Your first target of support is at $3.87. Second target is down here at $3.71. And then your last target is back down to a proper back test of former resistance that you blew right out of, which is at $3.53.63. Mask, come on down, buddy. Come on down. You had your fun. You had it. By the way, if anybody's in chat, feel free to drop a request. Drop a request. Feel free. I'm just kind of muddling my way through all these coins. Let's see how we did on our back test opportunity. Okay, so I redrew this. We're now in this weird falling wedge pattern. I would have much preferred to come all the way down. Flow token right now. I think we're still coming down. I think we are. I'm not convinced we're going to have a breakout and a proper back test. If we do, though, flow token is actually going to have a very nice run. 18% upside potential. This could actually happen tonight before it comes down, or we're just going to roll over right here and then continue to the downside. My target is to back test this level, even get as low as 63.78. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. Or we just back test that. 87.77. That'd be kind of cool. You know, back test that 50 simple moving average because we only did it once. You know, get a little reassurance, get the second time. That'd be great. That'd be absolutely amazing. Oh, Ocean, you're coming back up again? Jeez. Jeez. Let's check out the lower time frame. Yeah, the 1 hour wants to reset. I believe this is about to come down as well. I believe this is about to come down. And the nice thing about it, your downside target is 9%. Impressive. Impressive. Your stop loss would actually be right here at 104.08. Yeah, that adds up to me. Let's see if our 15-minute decides it's okay too. It does. It actually does. Wow. Except for your 15-minute stochastic does want to come up. Wonder who's pushing this price up. Really do wonder. Really do wonder. Oh, Ocean, are you really out here trying to make everyone irritated? Just go down. Just go down. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it. You have the scam wick and everything. Stop it. Alrighty. Well, I just wanted to go live, go over a couple of these tokens I was looking at. No requests, no problem. I'm gonna head on out. If you guys haven't done it, like, subscribe, and join the Discord because I'm posting up charts left and right in the Discord. Yeah, more time I have in my hands, the more I'm posting. So definitely jump into the Discord. Follow me on Twitter. I post on Twitter too, mainly to talk crap, but yeah, I post on Twitter. Anyways, I'm out of here. Take it easy. I'll catch you next time.